The number of times that a viewer has come into my chat and been this close to being banned or timed out is insane. Let's start with the easiest thing that you can do to prevent such a situation from happening. Read the rules and read the bio and the panels that the streamer has put up. The reason that this is so easy is because the streamer always has a command in their stream called exclamation rules or exclamation chat rules. And if you pull that up, it's going to pull up the list of all of the rules that the stream is meant to follow. Imagine how weird it is coming into a stream that is talking about freaking Animal Crossing of all things, and you just come in and you say, oh, my pet just died. Even though it's slightly relevant, is it? The rules are just your guide to being a decent human being in that streamer's personally curated space. This is the perfect segue in talking about a moderator. A moderator in chat is someone who has like this shiny green sword. Now, what they're meant to do is to keep the community safe, to protect everyone who is in chat. All of these moderators are handpicked by the streamer themselves, so they definitely know what they're talking about. They're just trying to uphold the guidelines that the streamer has put out for keeping the community safe. So please make sure that you respect the mods and their decisions. Talking about how big a part the moderators are of the community, let's talk about how much the community itself matters as well. When you come into a stream and you say, "Hi Anusha, how are you doing?" and I am 30 messages behind, it will take me some time to get to you. And if you keep spamming chat saying, "Anusha, you haven't responded to me just yet. Anusha, you haven't seen me just yet," this is counted as spamming the chat and trying to rush me to get to you when there's so many other people also vying for the same attention. And if you go into a chat which is that busy, I promise you that everyone in the community is going to be very, very welcoming. So remember to be patient and remember to go into a stream to enjoy the atmosphere as a whole as well, rather than just wanting that one-on-one attention with a streamer. This kind of brings me to the point about being too familiar with a streamer too soon. I'm not sure if being too familiar at all is the best way to go about it. Definitely, if you try to be too familiar too soon, it can be seen as a very uncomfortable situation. So coming into chat with pet names, incessantly asking a streamer to voice chat with you, to play games particularly with you, making very personal inside jokes that are not really inside jokes, it's just an alienating feeling. I think what I'm trying to bring in with this point is respecting boundaries and knowing what those boundaries are in the first place. Begging for subscriptions. Now, this may sound not the best, but not everyone has the funds to sub to a streamer, and that is completely understandable. I, most of the times, do not have that money either to help my friends out. But you will never see me go into another person's chat and say, "Oh, I am too poor for a sub," or, "Oh, my sub ran out." Or if I see somebody gifting subs, I'm not gonna be there at the front saying, "Oh, can you gift me a sub as well?" That is 100% taking advantage of someone's kindness. Twitch is a free platform. You do not have to pay to watch a streamer. Why are you begging for money from somebody else? Now, have you ever been in a situation where somebody had to go in and spoil the surprise of a birthday party? Well, that is the same energy as someone coming in before a raid and telling the streamer, "Oh, a surprise is coming your way." Don't ruin the surprise of a raid. That is the whole point of it. And the funniest part is that, in a sense, you're representing the community of the person that you're raiding with. So do you really want to be the bad egg? Do you really want to be the person who's ruining the surprise? I don't think so. Talking about raids kind of brings me to the point of having a higher viewer count or a lower viewer count. Mentioning the viewer count in the first place is not a good idea. Let me just put it out there. If you tell the streamer, oh my god, so many people are watching you right now, how do you think it makes a streamer feel? I'm sorry, but as someone who is not the best with dealing with anxiety when it comes to a lot of people watching and fumbling around and starting to stumble over my words, I am not sure if it's the best idea to mention viewer count even in that kind of a situation. And even worse, if the streamer is experiencing lower views for a certain reason, saying that is like when you're taking a test and a teacher comes up to you and she says, oh, that's not the right answer. It just makes you feel this small. And having mentioned that making a streamer feel this small is not a very good idea, telling a streamer that you're gonna leave their stream to go watch someone else is just as bad. It makes a streamer compare themselves to the person you just mentioned in their head. It makes them feel like they're not enough. And it's just not a good feeling to have. If you're not enjoying said stream, don't complain about it. If you have nothing nice to say, why say anything at all? You don't have to tell a streamer when you're leaving, for what reason you're leaving, yada yada yada. But if the streamer has been engaging with you throughout consistently and has just asked you a question that you cannot answer or that you actually need to leave at that point, that's okay. But comparing them to somebody else, even in the most subtle manner, is not a good look for you. Which brings me to backseaters. I think we all know exactly what I'm gonna say about backseaters. You can definitely see in the tags of the stream, no backseating, first playthrough. Imagine you're playing Stardew Valley for the first time and someone tells you exactly what is wrong with Shane. Would you like that? Would you like that? Nobody likes unsolicited advice. If they haven't asked for it, why provide them with it? Why ruin the experience of someone enjoying a game for the first time? A big one, of course, is also not promoting yourself in somebody else's chat. You don't want to go into an opera theater and get up and say, oh, I dance in Broadway too, while they're performing. Which kind of brings me to my last Twitch etiquette that I wanted to talk about, and it is pressuring a streamer into playing the same game they have been playing for a long time and making them feel bad for trying something new. And specifically telling them to do something that they don't want to do is, again, unsolicited advice. And if you don't enjoy the stream, the game that they're playing, you're more than welcome to go watch another streamer. I think in sum, what I'm trying to get through to you in this video, try to equivocate what you're doing and what you're saying in somebody else's stream to a real life situation. Would you do this in real life to somebody else? Hopefully, the answer is no. I do have a few more Twitch etiquettes that I think are important for people to realize as viewers. However, I'm very curious about what you think should have been added in this video. What other rules do you think are very important for viewers to follow? In sum, just be decent. So yeah, if you see me around on Twitch, do say hi. Follow me on all my other social media. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.